Well, it's that time of year again as the Macon Touchdown Club holds its annual Spring Jamboree, honoring players and coaches from the state who excelled on and off the field of high school football. A packed auditorium at the Methodist Home to see some of the best and brightest the future has to offer in the game of football, along with longtime keynote speaker Georgia head football coach Kirby there to spread inspiration to the future athletes of tomorrow. The student athletes being honored include Macon Touchdown Club Super 7 award winner Duke Watson from Mary Persons. The Bulldogs running back amassed over 5,500 yards on the ground, 74 TDs, and 444 points in his career in Forsyth, all Mary Persons records. Watson has signed his letter of intent to play for the University of Louisville. As well as Ortho Georgia Players of the Year, Jakari Williams, FPD's quarterback that led them to a GIAA 4A state championship with 124 of 201 passing that amounted in 2,100 yards and 21 touchdowns, while only throwing one interception and gaining 674 yards and 15 scores on the ground. He grabbed the Super 7 back in 2022 and will be heading to New York to play for Syracuse. Jacoby Jones, linebacker from Mary Persons, grabs Bill Turner Lineman of the Year award. The Bulldog accounted for 144 tackles, 9.5 for a loss, and 2.5 sacks. Jones will play his college ball at Georgia State. Westside's Tony Mathis is the Special Teams Player of the Year after he helped the Seminoles by blocking 5 extra points and 2 punts. Mathis signed his letter of intent to play at Ohio University. Rutland Hurricanes' Christian Kreitzer also was honored in recognition of the appointment to the United States Air Force Academy. Now the Bobby Jean Scholarship winners excelling in the classroom and in the community are Gabe Howard of Mount DeSales, Stratford Academy's Griffin Moore, Henry Lewis from the Academy of Classical Education, Patrick Thompson from FPD, and Westside High School's own Silas Risper, all top-tier students receiving monetary value for college from the club for their hard work. And finally, the Marvin Davis Coach of the Year goes to FPD first-year head coach Brett Collier. Coach Collier won the 4A state title in his first season with the Vikings. Along with Bobby Poach Coach of the Year, Kevin Smith, the head coach of the Perry Panthers, who won the GHSA 4A state championship for the first time in 70 years. Smith holds a 60-25 record with 3 region championships as well. Now, along with all the honorees and members in attendance, Coach Smart makes his 9th straight appearance at the Jamboree as the keynote speaker, donating his appearance fee to the club and inspiring the youth of tomorrow to become better athletes and better men.
20% of the guys who have sat on these seats have had the opportunity to get drafted or play in the National Football League. There's another 80% that sat right here on this night, and every single one of them would have told me they were going to play the National Football League. But 80% of them didn't. Okay? So when you think about your pathway, you think about your goals and your aspirations, you have to think past just the NFL. You have to think, how am I going to impact the lives of the people I'm around? Well, the only way for you to do that is to make good decisions, be successful, and put a team before yourself. And I don't think people actually understand the purpose of Macon Touchdown Club is to give back, okay? Is to give scholarships to young men who have great academics, young men that are going to the Air Force Academy, young men that are going to different places to play. So thank you, Macon Touchdown Club, for what you've done and what you've done for a long time. I think that's a good